Hello everyone, and welcome to my Let's Roleplay of Oblivion. If you saw the teaser video that I released a few weeks ago, you'll know that we were playing as a bard named Bill. So I guess you never really got an introduction to like the more gamey stuff in that video, so I'll give you a quick look at his skills, stats, class, birth sign, all that good stuff. He's born under the sign of the Lover because he's naturally outgoing, he's likeable, and he possesses supernatural beauty, I guess. It's not really my cup of tea, but like, I guess he's an alright looking lad. His kiss, apparently, I can't vouch for this myself, holds a compelling power, and if you indulge your passion, it can paralyze. So, I mean, hopefully we'll be seeing some of that. And then he's also a bard, obviously. And then these are his starting stats. I was about to say special, but this is not Fallout. He's also, rather skilled in blade alchemy. Alchemy because I imagine that, so if you saw the original video, the teaser, he grew up in Riverwood, which I'm sure nearly everyone is familiar with. So I like to imagine that maybe he lived off the land a little bit. He would have had to pick herbs for his dinner or whatever. Blade as well, like he's skill 25, it's nothing spectacular, so I guess that makes sense. And illusion, I imagine that he uses this more not really as a magic skill, but as a way to charm people, to get them to like him. And then everything else, so the paralysis comes from his birth sign. I thought that might make a bit more sense if he could do it naturally even outside of his birth sign. Silence, command, create light, they're just nice additions that he'll have as well. Light armor, he's not really a heavy armor wearer. Marksman, he's alright with a bow, he's better with a bow than a blade, but he's not great with either. Sneak, because he'll sneak around. I imagine he would have done that too, stayed out late whenever he's a bit younger, seems a bit of a cheeky chap anyway. And then speechcraft, he's good at talking to people, that's his best skill, and I figure that makes sense as a bard. He doesn't have a whole lot of stuff. He's got an arrow case and arrows and an iron bow. I'm gonna only be keeping. I don't know if you've seen Pem's Let's Play of Oblivion, but I'm using the same combat mods as him. I'm using Duke Patrick's, and I think that they are just incredible mods. To be honest, they make the combat so much more in depth, so much more tactical, but also bloodier and quicker. So that's a lot of fun. I'll only be carrying about a dozen arrows because I figure that's a decent amount to carry. They're also a little bit heavier with this mod, particularly the iron ones. And the arrow case will have his spare ones. An iron bow, he managed to grab it and his rusty sword, as well as his rough leather armour. Just whenever he was leaving town from the local blacksmith, he'd had enough of Riverwood, so he wanted to go get some stories and maybe live a little bit. Otherwise, what sort of bard would he be if he just stayed in his hometown? Very pop punk of him. There's his journal. I don't know if I have that mod installed. There's actually been quite a bit of a shuffle in terms of the mods that he has. I'm going to get up and walk around so you can look at something better than the menus. Yeah. Oh, actually, I forgot. He's also, just because of the magic mod that I have, I'm using Less Annoying Magic Experience because of his one major skill. He has the ability to recall some spells that he knows from his past, and I figure he's not recalling, he's just, these are what he has. I don't know what these are. Didn't test them. Cunning Cats, I figure, would suit him the most. The Path of Cunning Cats. Feeling Courage, I mean, maybe. We haven't seen him in action yet. Peaceful Orders, no, he's not much of a leader in terms of a commander. And Illuminated Madness, he's not mad, at least not yet. I am a bit though, so maybe that would suit me. Eyes of Eventide, Mesmerizing Grasp. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So we can hug people and make them like him, and he can kiss people and paralyze them. That makes sense. Also, I have... Hi dear. Poison deer, maybe. I've changed the mod load up quite a bit. I wasn't too happy with the performance, so I've switched from using an EMB and Oblivion Reloaded Light to just Oblivion Reloaded Light. There's a floating tree. Oh, there's a lot more deer as well. I don't think I can hunt in the town. That's bound to need a permit or something for that. So yeah, there's some graphical changes. I've also got rid of the like 4K upscale textures because who needs them in Oblivion? Honestly, the part of the charm of this game is the somewhat clumsy. Yeah, it is a bit dirty. Not too bad though. It's better than Skyrim would be, and I've noticed that depth of field is on, which is not good viewing experience. So let me just turn that off for you as well. Sorry about the clickiness of my keyboard. I have a mechanical keyboard, but I've replaced the I've replaced the keys with quieter ones for the keys that I normally use, because apparently they only come in packs of 20 and not enough to do an entire keyboard, which is a scam. Morning.
What can I do for you?
What the hell is this FOV thing? I'll remove that. Any rumors?
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
Yeah. Fighters Guild was on my list of things to do.
You too.
Thanks. Anyway, let's go get some food. And seamlessly that where's the innkeep? Come on. And seamlessly that dialogue thingy where did the black bars has been fixed. Not really my cup of tea. I don't mind small ones, but that was huge. Could have made it smaller, just decided to turn it off. Paintings are better in this with these mods. I have a lot. Everything's retextured. Even the paintings. Maybe this will explain why there's nobody here. Offering a wide range of imperial delicacies and some of the finest beds this side of Cyrodiil, staying at the Cheydinhal Bridge Inn is a must for all who crave a taste of luxury. Well, shoot, I guess I can't stay here. No Nords allowed. My athletics increased. The basement I'm not looking to go to. You, Shelley?
What?
Sorry, that was a bit rude. You, woman. Rimmers.
I've heard that Naspia Cosma would rather be fighting in the arena than spending time at the castle. She's excellent with a blade.
Yeah.
Have a good day now.
You too, Shelley. I don't know who that person she was talking about is. And, ooh, shiny. Yeah, if you're interested in my load order, I've got a Google Docs page linked in the description that you can click onto and view. But basically, just for the graphics overhaul, I'm using Bevelix, and I've turned off some of the, well, I've not installed some of the higher rate textures, just because I prefer things running smoothly than looking high. This is not a good introduction to Cyrodiil. I conjure wine, though I will take. Absorb health. I won't steal all your stuff. Can I not grab you? So you can take care of it. Oh, you're the beggar. The local beggar. Yeah, so Bill's hungry. Bill wants food. And the clothing shop is not where you go for that. Near the alchemy shop. Since the Cheydinhal Bridge Inn would not serve them, I guess he will go to Newland's Lodge. See if we can find something tasty. Hopefully there's someone here to serve me. Yes.
Welcome to Newland's Lodge, the best place to drink in Cheydinhal. Not counting the chapel. I'm Duvera Romulan.
Nice to meet you.
This is a dark elf bar. Cursing, spitting, and screaming? No problem. Fighting is fine with me, too, only the guard objects. And they'll fine you or lock you up. Not my call.
Yeah, fair enough. I could do with a bed. I would rather some food. But first, can you tell me a bit about Cheydinhal?
Here you have your chapel-going Imperials and your chapel-dodging dark elves, and never the twain shall meet. The Imperials have the gold, houses, and top spots. Dark elves like me left Morrowind and the whole priest-ridden tribunal nightmare. And we take the whole patriotic Imperial mission attitude with a dose of salt.
You're just right. I'm not a huge fan of Imperials myself, a bit too pompous for me.
Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead, keep it.
No, I heard about that. But only rumours, I guess. Also what I clicked. But maybe, yeah, I'll give that a read. Might be more reliable than some, woman in a tavern.
I can't believe the ridiculous new fines the guards are imposing. Ever since Ulrich took over as captain of the guard, this place is going downhill.
Fines?
Ever since Ulrich Leyland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have imposed new, ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Levana Nadarin. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines.
That is a shame. I guess I'll talk to Levarin, did you say? Yeah, I guess I'll talk to her, but first I want some
Goods for
food.
sale here. What can I interest you in?
She do not offer. I've got some good wine. I found it on a dead body just outside the door. Hope he didn't leave here.
Goodbye.
Still really want some food. I want to get a good dinner and before I go for a nap. And then maybe if I'm up early enough for my nap, I can go check out something about these fines. Maybe the general store, the bookstore, probably not, to be honest. Imagine they've got a strict no eating policy.
What is it now?
There's a lot of
I don't know if I
people.
can help you, but I'll try.
There are some quality books at Maskar. Just don't catch her in a bad mood.
Sounds
She
interesting.
knows a lot. Of course, she's not the easiest person to talk to. Those at the
Coronavirus?
Mages Guild seem tense. That Falkar fellow sure keeps a tight rein on things.
I wouldn't. Not even
Good
with
to know.
yours.
Take care. Good morning.
Oh my god, okay.
Hello there.
A lot happened all
What's
at
the
once.
news from the other parts
You know
of
what?
Tamriel?
What?
I
What?
have
there.
heard that the great houses
Okay.
of Morrowind are inoperable.
Uh,
Innsel is in ruins.
who is the
and
shopkeep
almost
here?
besieged by the lords of Skyrim.
Who are you talking
It is
to?
not surprising, considering Morrowind.
Hi.
Me? I'm Magog Gra.
Get old Oblivion. What?
Borba and me, we were pals
happened
in the
there?
adventuring trade. Now I help run the store.
Okay. A bit of peace and quiet. Good old Oblivion dialogue. I didn't expect that walking into one of the first shops I've been in. Can you tell me anything interesting about Cheydinhal? Oh, you...
I
sell.
offer the finest goods and lowest prices and...
You are a smith. Also, I don't know why his dialogue cut out. But he's got some quite valuable stuff. I'm not able to buy anything. I couldn't even buy food if I found it. Can I sell anything? Sell this wine for 1 gold. Mystical Imp Gall for 9. You know, I do have some wolf meat, don't I? I've got this book that I'm never going to use. Got a large wolf pelt. And I guess I've got some clothes too. Take these. Not much of a helmet wearer, to be honest. You can have that
You've
too.
made a good bit of gold.
I just grabbed it on my way out of town. 20
Thank
gold.
you. Come again.
Not bad. Okay, I've
Farewell.
got wolf meat. Maybe
Safe
let's...
travels.
Hey,
I'm through talking to you.
Hi.
Borba Grauzgash. We've got everything the adventurer needs. I'm an old adventurer myself, and I know what's wanted.
Do you indeed?
Can I interest you in some of my...
You've got a cape for more gold than I can afford. You got some food. You got venison. Yeah, I imagine I'll rather this than the wolf meat that I found stuffed at the bottom of my pack. I'll have carrot and I'll have corn as well.
That's a good deal.
It isn't bad actually. Book reading kit, I don't think I need that. That's about everything. I believe I can craft in this either Oscuro's or Maskar's Oblivion Overhaul. I think it's Maskar's.
Thank you. Come again.
You're very welcome.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, let's eat some food. Let's go to the inn, eat some food, get a bed if I can afford it.
Can I help you?
I didn't really think of that, to be honest.
Oh, hello.
She might be a ghost.
Yes?
She might be a ghost. Can I have a bed, please?
I do have a bed available for 10 gold a night. Would you like to rent it?
Yes.
You don't have the money for the room. Perhaps some other time.
That's embarrassing.
Take care.
You don't mind if I eat my food here? Look at this nice painting while we do. So we bought venison, bread, carrot and corn. And we've got an apple as well. That can be dessert. I need 3 gold. Wolf meat and wine, maybe I can sell. I will trade you wolf meat,
Yes?
wine and 7 gold for the bed.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Close. 8, 9, and I guess an apple as well.
That seems a fair price.
That did not give me the gold. 0.4. Okay, that'll do.
Another sack.
Bed, please.
I do have.
Yep, I'll take
Walk
it.
just up the stairs.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
I didn't listen to what she said. A little bit hasty. Going to bed in the middle of the day is always depressing, but what can you do? It's not this. Okay. Must be this one. Can you step away?
Is there something I can do for you?
You can step away.
I spoke with Dietsan at the Mages Guild recently. I've never seen someone so happy about being in the guild. Good day to you.
Again, not very interesting. More gossip than rumours, but I guess they're not too far from each other. Yeah, let's go for a nice 4-hour nap. We'll wake up, it'll be still light enough to maybe explore outside of town. Maybe follow up with the finds, actually. This is my room, buddy. Okay, I'm going out for a few hours. Please clean up, I guess. Maybe that's his job. No, that's a sad loading screen. Anywho, who are you?
Join the Fighters Guild? Fight and get paid for it.
A walking billboard. What can you tell me about them?
If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Danton in Coral, Razan in Anvil, or Burzgrokash in Cheydinhal.
And we're in Cheydinhal, so I don't talk to you about joining.
Join the guild. You won't regret it.
I intend on, but I don't appreciate the the forced advertising. This is pretty. Fathis Lalu.
What can I do for you?
I take it you are from House Lalu?
Grian Garana can talk her way out of anything. Of course, all she usually talks about is herself.
Well, apparently it works
Goodbye.
for her. No. I need to find the woman that I talked to about the thing. The finds. House for sale. I couldn't even afford a bed, never mind a house. Lost. Agrippina's Calculator. The above valuable lost artifact is rumored to be located in a deserted dungeon at the Nibine Basin. A reward is given to anyone returning this item. Interesting. The Nibine Basin. It doesn't really narrow it down, does it? It's kind of just, you know, somewhere around here. Somewhere in 40% of the world. Okay. If I find Agrippina's thingy, I will return it. More deer. I could have saved so much money if I had to just shop one of the local deer. Now where would you be? Man, that is really pretty, isn't it? Got a mod that increases the size of the castles, makes them a bit more, gives them a bit more presence, I guess. Looks very nice, in my opinion. I had to get the one that was compatible with Open Cities Reborn, of course, because Open Cities Reborn changes a lot. No loading screens, part of the problem why I had bad frames, but I would rather this mod than some 4K retexture of dirt. In my mind, anyway. Anyway, I can't seem to find this woman. Maybe I'll just discreetly make my way towards the map marker. I should probably disable the map marker because you just instinctively follow it, whether you think about it or not. Yes, please. She seems to be down by the river. Yes, just all by herself. Excuse me.
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you?
Well, I was actually looking to talk about Ulrich. I heard about the fines he's imposing.
Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Cheydinhal. Take my good friend Aldous Othran, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly.
He might have a problem, to be honest.
Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly?
That's
what
a good
kind
point.
of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. Bastards!
Right, that's a bit excessive. How much were these 2 fines that the value of his house was equal to them? That doesn't make sense. And does the Count not have anything to say about this?
The Count? He could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be.
So nobody cares, or is there anybody?
Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Dorelia, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is the captain after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time.
Okay. Could you tell me anything more about Ulrich, just who I'm going up against?
I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd send him back. He's a menace to this town.
And what about your friend Aldous?
Poor fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Cheydinhal, probably drunk. Only a month ago he lost his wife.
That explains it.
They were traveling the road from the Imperial City when a bandit raiding party struck. He barely escaped alive. Ever since then, he's been drunk. Sure, he gets rowdy sometimes, but he's never hurt anyone.
I think that's understandable. Can empathize with that.
Garrus may be our only hope.
It does sure seem like it. So I guess now would be a decent time to talk a bit more about the mods. I've mentioned Duke Patrick's I've got 2 of his mods. One affects the combat, or the melee combat, and one affects the archery combat. The archery combat effectively is much more powerful. You'll notice the damage ratings here is 50 for the bow, 17 for iron arrows, but it is surprisingly well balanced. Archery is much stronger for everyone. You don't want to get hit by an arrow, much like you wouldn't in real life. The quality of the arrows also drastically affects how useful they are. Iron arrows don't have that much range, they travel much slower, they're easier to dodge. And the better arrows do everything a little bit better, faster, less drop, etc. The melee combat adds like momentum, so if you're fighting downhill, charging at someone, you will do much more damage, much more likely to break their break their defense, whatever. It just seems to make sense. It actually is quite intuitive. You don't need to read up too much on it, because I find it's more fun just to experience it rather than read everything that it changes. It does, however, sorry, just before I talk to him, because I know this is him, it does mean that you have to watch out for your stamina, because you get too low, the screen gets blurry, it's hard to see, you see double, etc. Hi Gareth.
What do you want?
I would like to talk to you a bit about Ulrich.
It appears you've spoken to Lavanna. I know she sounds a bit like a raving madwoman, but she isn't far from the truth.
I mean, I believed her.
Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day, we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of the money goes, I have a good idea.
I can guess.
Ulrich keeps his quarters locked, but I've glimpsed inside. The things he has in there could never be purchased on a captain's salary. At first I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently. I'd love to bring him to task in front of Count Indaris, but I dare not without a solid witness that will speak against him.
The issue is with bringing him to court and, you know, sentencing him, etc., is he's clearly very rich. There's not a whole bunch that money can't buy. Something else might be slightly better to punish him.
Honestly, she's never done anything to be fined or get in trouble. Yet. The person I'd love to bring in as a witness is Aldous Arthurn. That is, if we could sober him up for 5 minutes. I haven't approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere. However, he doesn't know you well enough yet to suspect anything. If you want to help, you need to get Aldous to agree to become a witness. Nothing else can be done.
I mean, sure. I guess you did. I was told to speak to you. You probably know what you're talking about here. What else can you tell me about Aldous? I heard a bit about his wife.
Aldous is living on the street now that his house has been seized. I begged Ulrich to give him more time, but he wouldn't. He won't be hard to find. Just follow the smell of stale mead.
Okay. And what about Ulrich? Can you tell me more about him?
Beware of Ulrich. I wouldn't confront him at this time, as he'll surely have you thrown in jail.
Yeah, I figured.
If you raise a hand against him and strike him down, you'll be accused of murder. Even if Ulrich doesn't do things by the letter of the law, I do.
That's fair. That's understandable. Okay, I guess I'll find him.
You must locate Aldous. He's a danger to himself and others in his condition.
I will. And it seems like the sun's just beginning to set. I do have this nice little mod called like Curtis saves in time or time and save or whatever. And it, it's foggy. And it allows time to progress in menus. So whenever you're reading a book or you're talking to somebody, etc., time will progress, which I find nice. It can be a little disconcerting, like you can be sitting there chatting to someone and to come back in his nighttime, but I like it. Oh, it's going to be hard to find him in the fog. I did see a little homeless bedroll out by the river. I guess I'll check there for him. Luckless Lucina. It seems like a lot of people in this town might be a little bit luckless at the minute. people don't seem to have had the best experiences. So are you here? No. Unfortunate. And I can't smell too well. You know, being that there's a screen in front of me. If I'm not able to find him in this fog, I might just have to wait till the morning. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to find him, and I'd rather not wander around blind. Hopefully we still have our bed, and we can just sleep it off. I'm still a bit tired. Had a long night. And an early morning. And a crash. Thank God for autosaves. Yeah, so I mean, I guess we're just gonna go find Aldo still. I did say that if we weren't able to find him, we'd just go to bed. But hey, that didn't happen. That was an alternate universe, kind of. That was just a memory. So he knows he's not there, but he thinks he might be here. And by here, I of course mean outside the town. Nice. Not gonna go get him. My character wouldn't, because he wouldn't know. Because the compass is meant to be off. This resets every time. I'm sure there's a any file or some sort of file that I can tweak just to turn that off permanently, but it comes in handy having the map markers. A fully dynamic game like Oblivion is not without its faults. Anyway, please tell me I still have my bed. That would be very nice. Oh, the FLV's back. I will change that soon. Hi, at least you left my room, I guess. Can't complain about that. Beep boop. Yeah, let's go for a nap. And by nap, I of course mean a 12-hour nap. It's getting to that time for me in real life, so I'm a little bit jealous of Bill. He doesn't have to get up for work in the morning, he just has to get up and question a homeless person. Anyway, I got some quests, pretty sure it's DLCs, but I'm going to disable for one, this, and for two, this. Oops, no, not 10. If you are interested in my Oblivion Reloaded setup, if you like it, just let me know and I can post that for you. I would encourage, you know, tweaking it yourself if that's the sort of thing you're interested in. Settings are saved this time, so I'll have to do that again. But yeah, if not, if you just want your game to look similar to mine, just let me know and I can post them settings. I will have an apple for breakfast, one of my 5 a day. My last apple and my very last bit of food. Had to sell it all to get a bed for the night. Tell you, I'm not too far from being Aldos myself. You know, it's quite a few people up and it's actually a nice morning. It does feel very early morning. That's why I like Oblivion Reloaded. It does. So I'm actually using Oblivion Reloaded Lite, which removes a few more of the broken, buggy, or whatever shaders. Just removes all of the gameplay elements that I'm not a fan of. Oh, goodies there. And just a few other things. It's a bit better in frame rate too, in my experience.
Who are you?
I am Bill. I just came to speak to you a bit about Ulrich.
Ha! That stupid switch?
Yep.
Throw me out of my home, will he?
Apparently.
I'll show him a thing or two about messing with an Othran. All I did was fall down, sure. Maybe even vomited on the floor of the tavern.
Who hasn't?
Charge me 6 times, Ulrich? Charge me, you fetcher! Well, I'm not standing for this anymore. You come with me and I'll show you what the Othrens can do when their backs are to the wall.
Oh, please don't do anything silly. Okay. They tried with the apple tree. Come on, let's go. Ooh, what's that? Okay, I'll follow him first. This is probably more important than a pretty plant. Pretty plant. And a pretty plant. I'm a little bit worried about what he's going to do here. Oh, he's just going to stare at him. That's fine. You can do that. No.
This is my house. Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Cheydinhal. Leave immediately.
I said move, or by my ancestors, I'll put you on the ground with a split lip.
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable by a fine of no less than 50 gold. Pay, or be jailed.
You're surrounded, Aldous. Please.
You swit. How dare you? Ulrich be damned. He can take his fine and stuff it up his backside.
You've been warned. You're now under arrest. Please, come with me.
I'll go nowhere with you, fetcher. Nowhere.
Oh god, I can't move. Oh no, please don't hit me. He's dead, please. At least it wasn't the knee, I guess. Phil will be glad that it wasn't the knee. He never stops hearing guards talk about the knee. Look, I am not above taking 4 gold from a dead, homeless, nice man. What were you doing?
Move along, citizen. There's nothing to be done here.
There's a body to be cleaned up. There's the fact that you just killed a civilian.
You saw what happened. I had no choice. Aldous attacked first, and I had to defend myself. If you don't like it, take it up with Ulrich.
He had a rusty dagger. You have full chain armor. And a silver sword, was that?
Move along, please.
I probably shouldn't debate. Oh no, it's just a steel sword, I think. Oh man. Okay, that's not good news for anyone. Oh, it didn't freeze. Okay. That does remind me though, I do need to change the save button. Quick save is going to be F4 now. This key cannot be remapped. Why? What about this? Okay, it can be remapped. It lied. But also not that button. Insert? Fine. Okay, let's save that. Did I just hear somebody die? Oh, there's a lot happening, and I don't know how I feel about it. I guess we should return to what's his face in the county hall. Garrus, what's his name? Just see what he thinks. That body's still there. You should probably remove it. Anyway.
Tidings, citizen.
Oh. Is he here? Yes, he is. Good. And there's no count over here, which is probably for the best. Hi.
Have you discovered anything new?
Aldous is dead.
Damn. I was afraid this might happen. Poor Dunmer. Please, go tell Ivana the sad news. I must ponder the situation.
I shall.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's a bit upsetting. I probably should tell her. That was her friend. There's just something about Oblivion that's like just always so upbeat. It's either the music or I don't know, the kind of cartoonish graphics, even with these retextures, which is a huge improvement. It's still just so silly. And it's hard to like take these serious, sad situations as serious as I should. Yeah, it's sad. He's dead. Anyway, it's just after the rising of the sun. I hope she's not going to be too hard to find, because I don't actually know where her house is. I'd imagine it's one of these, though, yeah. Next door to Aldos, maybe? So, this is Aldos's house. Is it you? Yes. Okay. I'd imagine she's at home. It's still quite early. I might interrupt her getting her breakfast. Hello? Anybody here? No? I kind of want some food. I'm sure just a few strawberries, she won't notice. And some cheese too. Yum 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 yum. Does she have rats? What's with all the cheese on the ground? I mean, it was uneaten, so that's a rat hole. God damn it. Did I just eat rat cheese? Okay, so where did I last see her? Last saw her over there, but she doesn't seem to be. Well, let's go on an adventure to find Lavanna. Yes, I forgot her name, and it was perfect timing to check her door. Is that her? That might be her. Or it could be the beggar. I'm very sorry if I got her mixed up. It is.
What's wrong?
Aldos is dead.
Oh no, they killed him.
Happy music.
I can't believe this. Ever since his wife passed at the hands of the bandits, his life has been miserable. I'd grown to become fond of him. I wanted to take him into my house, but I was afraid. And now look what's become of him. There are no more options left. Ulrich must be dealt with, and actions speak louder than words. You must do something for me. Go tell Ulrich that I have some information that incriminates him. Tell him to come alone, or he won't get it. Then lead him here, and I'll do the rest.
This sounds like it might be a mistake.
I'll deal with him soon enough.
Yeah,
Ulrich will not buy his way out of this one.
that was
He'll pay, I promise you.
that was exactly what I was saying. He's got money that a prison sentence won't do anything to him. He'll buy his way out. He'll bribe his way out. He needs some form of punishment that's worse. And I'm low-key a little bit curious to see what she'll do. I have no idea where he is. I didn't see him in the castle. They were just the generic guards. I guess he could be out in patrol. There's the Fighters Guild. I did want to check in the Fighters Guild. There's a very pretty cathedral that you may notice is a different colour, and that's because of man issues. So I'm using Losing My Religion, which you will see real quick, or real soon. Ah, there's the archery thing that I saw on my way into town. Losing My Religion, which is a beautiful mod that does a lot with the interiors and the kind of whole religious aspect of Oblivion. But I'm also using a retexture, and it's a very pretty retexture that I unfortunately, for the most part, can't use because it conflicts and it can't be resolved without deleting certain meshes, including the one that changes the outside of the cathedral. So that's why the cathedral's a different colour. Or maybe it just got a wash. Who knows? Let's go see the inside. Yes, ambience. I am, by the way, looking for
Greetings, North.
Ulrich. Because I figured he could be a pious man, although I doubt it. Nice beard. Very nice. We will explore this mod a little bit more. I just wanted to give you a quick glimpse. It was just to give you a little teaser. He wasn't in there. I want to kind of stay focused on this task, because that can be hard for me. You know, staying focused on a task. Because open cities, there's a decent possibility that he is not in the town. His patrol could have brought him outside of town, which 1 is very cool, but 2 is very annoying for quests like this where I need to find him. Because I haven't actually caught a glimpse of him yet. So let's just real quick. He seems to be here. He does seem to be in town. Excuse me, my good man.
8 of the morning watch, and all's well. Good day, sir.
Good day to you too. I would like to know if you could give me directions to him. That's not how this game works.
Good day.
I guess he could be in the county hall. Maybe in the barracks. Barracks might be a good shout. Let's try the barracks.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Hi.
I'm here to relieve you. Morning.
See you.
Farewell.
Wow.
Hello.
Oh, God.
Greetings, Nord. It's you.
Jesus. This is not ideal. Okay, you're the jailer. You're sitting all alone because I guess you might be a little bit weird. Ulrich, are you present?
You're off duty now. My feet are killing me.
Okay, I mean, it does seem like I just happened to catch a guard change and they were all a little bit anxious, rushed, knocking over food and walking on tables. See what she meant about when do you ever walk past a guard barracks and they're not drunk and disorderly? Because I think they might have been. Either way, let's see if our friend or buddy old pal is here.
Ah, it's you.
Yes,
Hi.
it is me. You don't know me.
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
Hi.
We must put an end to this travesty of justice.
I agree. Where's Ulrich?
Beware of Ulrich. If you raise a... Aldos will be mourned. I won't sit by and watch the innocent being driven to the brink like that. Something must be done, but without bloodshed.
Okay. So do you have any more information on Ulrich?
Levana has always been quick-tempered. You must reconsider her plan. It can only lead to prison for her and for you.
We don't know her plan. I wouldn't judge.
Swear that Ulrich will pay for this. We must handle this carefully and prove to the Count that he needs to be arrested. Ulrich has been watching me, so I haven't been able to enact a plan I devised to bring him down. That ends today, now that you're here. The evidence we need to incriminate Ulrich must lie within his quarters. You must sneak in there and retrieve it without being seen. If you're caught, there isn't anything I can do to help you. Just be careful.
Okay, give me the key. But that's your plan, genius?
Aldous' death is indeed a tragedy.
It is a tragedy, despite what the music would have you believe.
What was I?
Scripted music would be such a nice addition to this, where the game is able to read the mood and play like good music. I mean, like I know that music's scripted to play battle music when you're in combat, etc. But like, you know, some sad dialogue, it will play sad music,
Hello there.
etc.
Morning.
Oh my god, what the hell with them eyes? Oh, hi.
I don't like being disturbed.
I don't have the key to your house. You just left it open and I walked in. Although Levana does have some information that incriminates you.
So, you say Levana wishes to see me? Very well, lead on. This should prove amusing.
My thoughts exactly. Of course he's got a mustache. Anyway, nothing wrong with the mustache. I'm just jealous I don't have one. Let's go. Is he following?
Yes.
Yes? No. Let's go get him.
How goes it?
You're off duty now.
Fantastic.
Go
Thanks.
ahead.
Right, let's go get him. He's clearly not coming. Hi. You're not. Come here.
It is a privilege.
Is it?
I've heard that
What?
Hil the Tall knows a lot
Okay,
about
I can hear them
Ultimate,
through the door.
how to cast
Are you stuck?
shields and that sort of thing.
I've heard he joined the priesthood to avoid serving in the military. What a coward!
Closer to the door.
So I've heard.
And now let's go.
Fine. Anytime now.
Hello.
Right, fine. Going to Levana. And I just assume he'll be following me. Unless there's a certain time that she wants me to visit. No, okay. To our house. Luckily I know where that is. I was also curious, just to get your guys' opinions. I guess it won't be much use here based on what I'm about to say, but would you guys be interested in 1 hour videos or maybe 3 20-minute videos? So I can get a kind of idea for the length that you want. So the thing with the 1 hour videos is that it will be hard for me to get a good buffer going, so should anything happen, should I get sick or real life gets in the way, it'll be much harder for me to continue uploading regularly. Whereas hopefully with 3 20-minute videos a week, it would be a little bit easier. But anyway, let's get back to the immersion. Hi.
Stand back and let me take care of this.
I will as soon as I do this. That should have saved the last time but didn't, so I'm gonna need to change the innie. You. And depth of field you go to. Oh, to the depth of field saved. Just this. Cinema didn't. So what if I do this? Okay, that's saved now. I think I'll just... we should wait for him, yeah. He was only getting out of bed, so he's probably a bit groggy, walking slowly. Why is he
Stand
not
back
following?
and let me take care of this.
I would love to. The only issue is he doesn't appear to be coming. Maybe if I wait another hour. No, but it's becoming quite a nice day. Unless he's want to end without me. No, okay, he's not here. That's annoying. Good old Oblivion. I'm gonna blame Oblivion and not the mods, because I tested this quest and it worked flawlessly. So I'm gonna put it some Oblivion weirdness. I'm gonna go back up to the chapel, or to the barracks, and grab a hold of him. You haven't seen your captain, have you? No. Tight-lip. Johnny Tight-lips.
So, Levana, I hear you have something I'd want to see.
Ulrich, how dare you walk in here like you don't know what's going on?
Of course I know what's going on. What intrigues me is that you had the nerve to threaten me. I'm just curious to see what you've come up with.
Just because you run the law in this town doesn't put you above it. You're going to pay for what happened to Aldous.
Aldous was a drunkard and a fool. He decided to draw a blade and attack a guard, so he paid the price.
You bastard. How many more people are going to pay the price? How many more have to die just so you can earn another gold coin?
I'm not going to stand here and debate this all night. You give me that evidence and I'll consider not having you executed.
As you wish, Ulrich. Come, my lovelies, your feast has arrived!
Excuse me? Oh god. Oh god.
Ha! Look out!
Oh my god, there's more. I knew it. I shouldn't have eaten their cheese. I hope they don't recognize me. Okay, wow. He's... Now they're fighting. Oh my god. Levana's tunnel rod is unconscious.
I have no regrets.
I do. Kind of. What the hell? I'm so complicit in this. It's not even funny.
I'll make the necessary arrangements for his burial. He'll be buried next to his poor wife.
That's nice.
Justice has been done. Go tell Garrus what's transpired here. I await my fate.
Gar seemed understanding.
Go. Tell Garrus what I've done. I've nothing to
I
do.
will. Oh my god, he's got so much stuff. He's got his own unique coat. He's got a steel two-handed sword, which I cannot wield. I mean, theoretically I could, but yeah. My character can just about wield a short sword at the current moment. I want to raise his strength before I start giving him heavy weapons. I actually thought that the Skyrim system, although well, Morrowind system was the best in terms of short blade, long blade, etc.
How goes it?
You know, blunt axe. But the one-handed, two-handed approach of Skyrim was better, I feel, than the Oblivion approach, where you know a dagger and a claymore are under the same skill set. It seems a bit dumb to me. So yeah, I'll just force that restriction upon myself until a time I see fit. Until my discretion. Hi Garrus, this is gonna be awkward. Oh, you're the Count, I won't tell you to leave.
You
Sorry.
decided to turn yourself in. Smart move. Pay your bounty or serve your sentence. Your choice. But your stolen goods are forfeit.
2 gold. I can pay 2 gold.
Here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First we search you, confiscate any stolen goods. Then you pay your fine, and we release you.
I'm pretty sure I'm using 2 gold that I stole. Oh my god. Hi. Oh, fudge. Nope. What the hell is happening? I am not dealing with this. I only looted a few gold. Who's the lost king? Why is this happening? Why does nobody care this is happening? People cared. And they killed him. Thank you. What was that? Can somebody please tell me what the hell is going on here?